All right, this is a story that I'm absolutely loving. Why? Because the military may be in the middle of a recruiting crisis, but veterans are seeing something out of a recruiting boom in the private sector. Veterans Day 2023 came during surging demand by employers for former service members. The most recent jobs report released before the holiday shows that unemployment rate is more than a full point lower for veterans than the overall national rate. For more, let's bring in Jenna MacFarland, a senior recruiter for Wayfair and a former Army drill sergeant. Yes, drill sergeant with the Georgia National Guard. Jenna, you may or may not know, but I've talked about this before here at work. I am a veteran, and I do believe it is my military service that has really helped to give me a leg up in so many different settings, and I'm so happy that you're here to talk about that. What makes veterans and drill sergeants in particular so attractive to potential employers?
Good morning. Thank you for having me. Well, I think a lot of it has to do with our trainability. We spend so much time training in the military, and so much of it is designed to set us up for success and also to teach us that failure is okay. It's just a stepping stone to success. So I think that that creates a growth mindset in veterans as we move into the next phase of our career. We're willing to fail, we're willing to learn, and take constructive criticism as well.
And Ms. MacFarland, why drill sergeants? Because I believe that that is definitely something that is an attribute to service members across the spectrum. But drill sergeants in particular have a reputation of being the ones who yell and kind of force a response. But that's not always the case. It's also nurturing.
That's true. Yes. Thank you for highlighting that. I do think it takes many different aspects to train a soldier. But I think one thing that we all learn in our basic combat training environments is how to be stressed out in a controlled environment so that once we get into an uncontrolled environment, it's not unfamiliar. We know how to react and we know how to handle ourselves.
Ms. MacFarland, you have a foot in both of these worlds as both a corporate recruiter and a former drill sergeant. How do you write a resume for a private sector job based off of your time in the military? How do we work that in? And how do you amplify those skills to jump off on the page?
So there are many resources available to veterans to get help writing their resumes. It's certainly not easy for veterans or for anyone really when you're first starting out. The resource that I used personally was Hiring Our Heroes, and I used the USO Pathfinder program as well.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Again, I've worked with those groups in the past, and I tell people that sometimes leaving the military service for a corporate world once you have served can be a difficult transition, but it's one that can be made.
Absolutely. I completely agree with you.
Talk to me about that learning curve.
Well, for me, there were a lot of relatable skills. Going from military recruiting to civilian recruiting was basically the biggest learning curve was learning a new applicant tracking system and data management methods. But talking to people, finding the right candidate for a job, that's really very familiar.
Jenna, last question I have for you before I let you go here, 30 seconds there. In your experience, what's been the most surprising part of making the transition from the military to the private sector?
I think the most surprising part was how much I really love the culture in my current role. I have a wonderful team around me, and I couldn't be happier.
Okay, well, you know, that's the kindest, softest voice of a drill sergeant Adrienne I've ever heard.
I was going to say, I wanted to kind of hear if she could get into, you know,
exactly.
Put the hat back on
and make
for a
me
second.
drop and do 20. Jenna MacFarland, thank you for your service. Thank you so much.
Sweet.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.